And when I find the Shadow Broker, I hit him with a biotic field so strong that what's left of his body will fit into a coffee cup.
I know you're looking for the Shadow Broker. Cerberus gave me data on where to find him. Interested?
It looks like she recorded a call.
What have you got for me, Sagat?
It was tricky, but you paid for the best.
You okay?
I've spent 2 years plotting revenge. Now I have the chance to make it a rescue.
Let me help. I'll come by your apartment.
Okay.
Barrier Frontiers in the Dracon Trade Center. Gotta say though, Tassoni, you're making me a little nervous.
This area is sealed off. Please step back, ma'am.
Sealed off? Why?
Someone tried to kill your friend, Commander Shepard.
How big is the trouble that could come out of this?
Relax, Sagat. I'll see you in a few hours.
I don't hear police chatter. We must have missed the party.
Liara's in there!
Hello there, troops. We are back at it once again with a very dark Mass Effect 2 of the Legendary Edition. And today, well, actually, never mind that. Well, you're watching Ace of Space Gaming for one. Oh, I messed up. And I'm your host for the weekend, Troops. Thumbs. I thought I'd start the video next to the fish tank so that I don't forget to feed them so that they don't die. So Troops, if you were with us last week, then you may remember that we went off to go and help Jacob. And basically, he hadn't heard from his dad for a long time. And then all of a sudden, he gets this strange signal. I think it was like a distress signal from the Hugo Gernsback, the ship his father was last seen on. And obviously he wanted to go investigate because he was like, well, why is my dad getting a hold of me now? Like 10 odd years later. Can't remember if it was 10 or more than 10. But yeah. And when we got there, things weren't exactly as we thought they were going to be. It turned out that the planet's local flora and fauna, or just the local food, whatever, isn't actually, meant for human consumption. It messes with their brains, basically. the dumbed down version is it messes with your brains and makes you not really act as you normally would. And because of that, a lot of the officers took advantage of the people on the ship, and then the males of the ship apparently rebelled and went crazy and started going after the leaders of the mob, basically, which turned out to be Jacob's father. He was one of the leaders, or he got promoted to acting captain, I think, and he just wasn't a nice guy. He didn't look after his workers, and they all took advantage or most of them took advantage of the females too, which obviously is a no-go. Whether they be females or not, taking advantage of someone who isn't in their right mind is a no on this channel. And obviously, well, we had to fight our way through mechs, who Ronald Taylor, I think his name was, claimed that they were, set up to defend him when they went crazy, apparently. We had to fight our way through them, and he was trying to cover his tracks, He was like, oh, I just escaped, and Jacob wasn't having it. And we finally caught up with him. Of course, because it's Shepard. And basically, Jacob had a nice word with him, because, well, at first, Ronald didn't even recognize his son. But then when he did, he was like, well, it can't be you. I taught you better than this. Nah, I'm kidding. But he tried to explain the 10 years away, and honestly, the explanations were garbage. He tried to blame everyone else but himself, and didn't really take full responsibility for letting the people and not the officers eat the contaminated food. And, well, he basically kept all the good food to himself and had all the other officers killed whenever they, when the food was running out. He was just a nasty man, basically, and Jacob, we left him to the wolves, basically. We left him to his crazy food throne, and then he built, and can only assume he's dead now. Jacob seems to have handled it pretty well, but surprise, surprise, it turned out that it was actually Miranda that leaked the message to Jacob, or that, like, you know, directed it to Jacob, so to make sure he'd get the message. Jacob didn't see that coming, and apparently even the elusive man didn't see it coming, because they all had a they all had a meeting, and then Miranda was like, actually, it was me that done it, and everybody was like, why do you keep doing that, Shepard? Sorry, guys. She's supposed to stay still. And Miranda was like, oh no, yeah, that was totally me that done it, by the way. I was keeping a promise. And, well, there we have it. Jacob doesn't know what promise she's keeping, but she deserves a better man than him. And that was it. Nah, I'm sure he might have something to say about it today. He, basically... He already kind of said that, like, his dad died years ago. His body just had a lot of catching up to do, or something along the lines of that. So he'd already kind of accepted that his dad was gone 10 years ago. God, Shepard, you just can't stand still. It's my thumbs. I keep twitching. I keep blaming Shepard, but it's all me. But today, troops, we're gonna go down and talk to Jacob, just to kind of see how he's doing, and then what we're going to do, troops, is we're actually going to go and do the Lair of the Shadow Broker DLC. But I actually need to go back on this. That actually, it doesn't require me to do this, but I'm going to do this first. We have to crack some data for Liara again to, you know, see who the mole is. I'm sure we have to find a mole in the system. So we're going to do that, and we're just going to go do the Lair of the Shadow Broker DLC, which is my favourite DLC, and I hope you're looking forward to it. Again, I'm sure I've mentioned I want to do this DLC before doing Thane's mission, and before kind of moving on with the romance of Thane, because that's the plan for this playthrough. Thane romance, later the Shadow Broker before that. Because Liara will always be my one true love. I'm sorry, Thane, but I don't know, maybe this playthrough will change my mind. I doubt it, but I'm joking. So yeah, that's just the plan for today, troops. We're gonna go take a trip down to go see Jacob, see how he's feeling after last week's episode. I hope you enjoyed it. Come and let me know what you think of Jacob's mission. Do you like it? Does the mission make you like him any better? Do you like him as a character, or are you like me and not really a fan? Are you kind of on the fence and they're like, he's just there for you? Come and let me know your opinion. So, let's go see how he's doing. Hey Jacob, how you do?
Thanks for diverting to the Gernsback, Shepard.
You're welcome.
I appreciate being able to clean up that mess.
Anytime.
Maybe not the best way to learn about the relatives, but I'm glad it's done. What do you need?
Are you done? Like, are you finished talking about your dad? Everything that happened? Are you sure? Just a second, we're gonna ask about upgrades.
Any thoughts on how to prepare against the collectors?
Okay.
Commander, can I help you with something?
About some armor for the ship. But, are you okay?
I'm more interested in just talking for a bit.
No, you're not.
Already? I'm not big on forcing these talks, Shepard.
Really?
Let's do this later.
You made me come back to you for nothing?
We'll talk later.
Commander.
Yeah, I keep doing that. I keep doing that. How many times am I gonna do that? I got new armor? Okay, well, I don't know what we just unlocked, but I did just get some upgrades. Look. We upgraded the armor. Yeah, we have the phalanx, or the thanix. We got the bear cannons. We got armor. We got bear probes. There's a couple other crucial upgrades, and I'll show you the most important upgrades that you need for the last mission, obviously, when we're getting there. Kelly, you got anything to say?
I noticed the fish tank up in your cabin.
Yes!
If you'd like, I could feed your fish while you're away.
Yes! Finally! My fish aren't gonna die anymore. No, I'm quite sure I mentioned this a couple of weeks ago, or a week ago, whenever it was, that this is the benefit to, well, basically sleeping with Kelly, or it's not really, you don't see it, you don't see nothing, but it's insinuated, you know? But, so, this is the main reason why I did it, but also it just creates like a nice little bond between you and Kelly. But a lot of people don't like doing this, or I've seen that a lot of people don't like doing this because they feel like it's just using her. And it's like, guys, who gives a crap? She's a pixel. I wouldn't use a woman in real life like this. Anyway, we're gonna of course say yes, because I want my fish to live.
I'd appreciate that, Kelly.
It's my pleasure.
Thank you.
Anyway, what's up?
How's the crew?
Is there anything I should know?
You have unread messages at your private terminal. Anything else, Commander?
That'll be all.
I'll be here if you need anything.
Thanks. Unread messages, though? Okay, I guess I'll read this quickly. From Oriana Lawson. From Miranda's sister, the woman the girl, because she was only 19, I think. I don't know, whatever. The girl who we helped a couple of weeks ago. I hope this is the right Commander Shepard. There's lots of us, I've heard. There's a whole page in the dictionary of Shepards. I don't know why dictionary. I meant to say yellow pages. There should be a page in the dictionary for Shepard. I'm Oriana. I was going to try and do this in an Australian accent, but I would have butchered that. My sister only told me a little, but I don't think it occurred to her that I'm as smart as she is. I poked around a little and found an information broker who got me this address. Oh, an information broker. Speaking of brokers! We're doing the DLC soon. Was where that was going. I got to thank her, but I never got to thank you for helping me. My parents don't really understand it, but I know how much Miranda did. How many little things over the years were her looking out for me. I'm not going to tell them I still want to go to school and get some degrees, but I wanted you to know that I know you saved me. Oh, you're welcome. I had a guardian angel all these years. I don't know if my sister has anybody. She said that she's working for you and it was pretty clear that you were doing something dangerous. Make sure she comes back alive, okay? I'll try. P.S. Don't tell her I sent you this. It would just make her angry. P.P.S. Miranda, quit looking at Shepard's messages. Oh, don't act like you don't. It's what I do. Like sister, like sister. But that was from Oriana. Very nice. You're welcome. Glad I could help any time to help a family. So that was that, troops. Oriana, Miranda's mission done. Now, let us go do the Lair of the Shadow Broker. Well, actually, first we're just going to go to Ilium and do that little side mission for Liara. We're going to weed out the mole, and then we're doing the DLC. Might do Conrad's thing. I'll see. We're gonna go do some stuff for Liara. Hey guys, Shepard sandwich. With the guys, with the OG. Okay, let's go see Liara. Actually, no, let's go hack some terminals. And then see Liara.
No, you don't understand. I lost it somewhere near the transport
We
terminal.
haven't.
It can't be replaced.
I've got your stuff. Don't worry.
Pardon me, I'm dealing with damn Ilium travel bureaucracy.
Yeah, don't worry. I have your locket. I found it when I was doing Miranda's mush.
Were you trying to get them to help you find this locket?
Yep.
Oh, Stephen, thank you.
Anytime.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
My daughter was young when he died.
Sorry.
This is the only memento she has of him. Please accept this. It's much less than I would have had to pay the bureaucrats to authorize a search.
Oh. Yeah. Could have just gave me the money. Kidding.
25.
Oh yeah,
Sell at 25.
we already got a data terminal to hack. Let's go.
Not hearing me. I want to buy it all.
Alright.
Come on.
Oh yeah. Damn point. Trader tried to kill the Batarian. Claims it was because he hates slavers, but the men were more likely fighting over money. Watch for now. So see, we've got the option to call Liara or just obviously keep investigating. Because, yeah, we're looking for someone called the Observer. And I think Nisana, I don't mean to do that. Not Nisana, she's dead. But the woman who is Liara's assistant, she said that she's narrowed it down to a Vorcha, Batarian, Turian, or a Solarian, I think. Might be Krogan as well. I don't know, but she's narrowed it down to quite a few species as to who the Observer is, and someone who's leaking information. So, They're not leaking information. I think Liara wants information from them. I can't really remember, but basically we're trying to find someone. It'll get explained more once we've hacked all the terminals, basically. So just bear with me, troops. Okay, so that's the fourth one. Turian contact working well with the trader. Observer has rescinded kill order against him, given difficulty in securing contact with the trader through the other methods. Alright, we're gonna keep investigating. Let's go. Quite sure. Yep. Alright. I'm just a professional hacker, guys. The fifth one, okay. Vulture Trader has requested no further contact with the Solarian. Solarian is becoming more trouble than he's worth. Observer recommends a kill, but she may have a grudge. Boom! There's your evidence right there, troops. The fact that it said she. Because 1 and 2 and 3, we haven't saw, at this point, we haven't saw female Turians, Batarians, or Vulture, or Solarians, so reason 1, 2, 3, and 4, I guess. So what do you think that tells you? I already know who it is, obviously, since I'm quite knowing of the Mass Effect storyline. So if you don't know who it is, then what is your guess? Or maybe not a specific person, but what race does this tell you it is? For now, we're going to continue getting the other 2 terminals. Actually, we need to go here. Because we're going to go do the thing for Conrad too. Someone told him to buy the bar from a theta. Oh god, I told you her name. That's her name. But yeah, someone told him to go buy the bar and told him it's a front for a red sand dealer, which is hilarious. So we're going to go do a little digging of our own.
I didn't mean...
Okay, I'm sure.
You're sure gateway weapons and armor are good enough for Eclipse?
I'm sure it was this woman we need to talk to. Yeah.
Can I help you with something?
Yeah. Conrad Verner is annoying everyone.
I talked to an old friend, Conrad Verner.
Oh.
You told him that the Eternity Lounge was selling red sand.
Yeah.
Oh, you're Conrad's friend. Yes, that place is really dangerous. I should know. I'm an undercover cop.
Yeah?
Did you get me the deed to the bar? I need the deed to, stop the red sand dealers.
Really? I've never heard of undercover cops buying bars. That's quite the undercover job. Do you have to pay for it yourself, or do the police pay for it? Shut up and listen! I should have looked at my Paragon and Renegade. But we're gonna lie and help her. Yeah.
I softened up the bar owner, but you need to go in and finish them off.
Really? Are you sure?
Yep.
Absolutely. You just need to close the deal. Go in, be tough, and let them know you're with me. They'll hand the deed right over.
Oh, great. Here, I'll set you up for a discount.
Oh, thanks.
Thanks for the help.
Anytime. We obviously didn't help her. Don't worry, guys. We didn't sell the bar. Alright, where's my... I could have well went Renegade there. That's fine. What are we buying here, though? Okay, we bought some stuff. Now let's go back to the bar. Well,
trust me, the goods
their
coming from
terminals.
the terminus system.
Actually, I'm quite sure a while ago... 2 seconds.
For example,
We heard these two, right?
Pure bloods are a waste of genetic potential. That's how we get throwbacks like the Ardat Yakshi.
Hey, I don't like purebloods either, but that's going a little far.
So they were talking about purebloods, right? I'm quite sure I mentioned I had a funny story to say about these two. So
from breeding.
What was your father again?
Solarian.
Oh. So,
oh.
You probably never really got to know him, did you?
Shut up. You want the damn star charts? Let's go.
But yeah, there's a funny story. When I first played this game,
You can sell something that dangerous
I
for
was
just a contract and a
absolutely in
waiver?
love with
These are
Liara
the
and really
terminus.
disappointed
Everything's dangerous, and
that she wasn't in in Mass Effect 2 as like a main party member. And I went and listened to those two talking and all that, and I heard them talking about purebloods. And up until that point, obviously, it was my first playthrough. As far as I was aware, they were talking about Liara because she'd made a name for herself on Ilium. She was talking about they were talking about the women that were charging Zeus, Hope, an arm and a leg for medical procedures. But because they mentioned purebloods, I thought Liara was who they were talking about. And they mentioned that she had, like, the Zeus Hope woman had children, or had a child. And because I obviously thought they were talking about Liara, I was heartbroken. Honestly, like, my wee heart got broke that day. Because I thought they were talking about Liara, and I thought that they said she'd went and got married. You know? Because, like, I'd already spoken to Liara, and she'd spoke about her friend who helped save Shepard. I'm sure we've spoke about that at some point. I thought she married him and had a child with him in between Mass Effect 1 and New. And honestly, my heart was so broke. I was like, Liara didn't even wait for Shepard. I was like, yes, Shepard died, but come on. Honestly, I thought it was hilarious. And then I told my brother and he thought I was an idiot. Well, he didn't. He thought it was funny. But I'm not an idiot. I should have just listened properly instead of jumping the gun and thinking they were talking about Liara. So there you go. That's my funny story of those two horrible Asari at the spaceport thing. Anyway, hacking terminals, guys. But have you got any stories of your first playthrough or any playthrough of Mass Effect where you maybe overheard something and just jumped the gun and got upset or mad even? So if you have any stories like that, then come and let me know in the comments, troops. Hacking terminals. Okay, so this is the third one. The Turian's asking too many questions. Observer recommends terminating him and framing assassin or Solarian. Who's the assassin? And we have one more. Troops. Oh yeah. Let's see how this deal went. Hey.
Damn it, this is just a misunderstanding!
Tell it to the judge. My surveillance vids caught your extortion attempt from 4 different angles.
Nice.
I was misled! I was told that you had agreed to sell!
Take her away before I have my bartender throw her out.
Thank you. Oh, you're welcome. Where did you... Oh, did you go back here? No. Okay. I guess I'll just talk to Conrad.
Thanks for taking care of that crazy guy.
Anytime.
Saves me having to beat him to death with his own spine. That makes the other customers nervous. Anyway, this is Eternity, and I'm Atheta, a sorry matriarch and bartender. Get you anything?
Atheta. I've never really been able to pronounce that, I don't know why. But, I thought she was going to mention the bar thing, but I think I need to talk to Conrad. But this is just, I guess, this is, I guess, just getting to let you get to know Atheta, the barmaid, and a matriarch. Yes, but we're going to ask about the matriarch, yeah.
You're an Asari matriarch? I thought matriarchs served as honored advisors.
Yeah.
Right. Which I do here at this bar. I know, not what you'd expect. But nobody on Thessia wanted to listen to my wise counsel, so here I am. Dad was a Krogan who fought in the Rachni Wars. My mother fought in the Krogan rebellions.
Oh.
I've pretty much seen it all.
Yeah, wow. How can yeah. Let's ask about the parents then, I guess.
You said your father fought in the Rachni Wars?
Yeah, when he was young. Loved showing off his war scars. Krogan think they're sexy. Me, I go for asses. When I was a girl, he'd tell me about landing on this poison-filled world and stomping a Rachni queen into muck.
Nice.
Scientists say all that stuff about us getting genetic material from the father is crap. Seems like I got a bit of his mouth, though.
And what about your mum then?
Your mother fought in the Krogan rebellions?
Yeah.
I don't know whether she fought. She scouted, sniped a few people, and blew up a couple of space stations. You know, commando stuff.
Yeah.
She put the old commando leathers on for special nights with Dad. Goddess, that was embarrassing.
I can imagine. So what was it like having them both in the war?
If your mother fought in the rebellions and your father was a Krogan, didn't that cause tension?
Yeah.
They didn't meet until a few hundred years after the Turians put the boot in with the damn genophage. As far as either one knew, they were both just warriors. Dad boasted. Mom stayed quiet. Mom was a matriarch herself. Dad was near on 1,000 when the truth came out.
Yeah, and then what happened when it did come out?
What happened when he found out?
I was about 100, shaking my ass in some sleazy bar. They got me on the link. Told me that they were gonna have it out. And made me promise to love whichever one survived. Turned out to be damn easy, since neither one did. Family, huh? What a kick in the quad.
I mean, my family's not that dramatic, but I do get it, man. Can't kill them, can't live with them, right? Sorry to hear about that, that's pretty rough. That is all for now. We're gonna ask her the rest later.
Thanks for telling me about that.
Yeah.
That's what I'm here for, babe. Get you anything else?
I'll take a drink, thanks.
I'd like something to drink.
Sure. I'll set up a tab at the drink kiosk. Knock yourself out.
Thanks.
Literally, if you want.
Nice.
Just don't drink anything for Turians or Quarians. Does nasty things to your insides. Once saw Krogan drink a liquefied Turian on a dare 6 or 7 centuries back. Nobody came out of that one looking pretty.
I can imagine. I've always been so confused. What do you mean by... Do you literally mean liquefied Turian? Because that's kind of horrible. Ew.
Thanks for setting up the drinks.
Yeah.
Right. Don't eat the nuts in the Red Bowls. They're for Turians and Quarians. You'll get cramps.
Is that all? But thanks. There's actually a wee trick. If you drink all the alcohol in this after talking with the Theta, and then if you go back to talking with her, she actually looks a lot younger to your drunken eyes, which I think is a lovely little Easter egg kind of thing. I don't know if it's an Easter egg, but it's a nice little thing. So there's a tip from me to you, troops. Well, let's talk to Conrad now. We've been taking up way too much time. Just doing nothing. Talking to people. Conrad, the deed is done.
What happened? The undercover cop from the weapons kiosk just got arrested.
Yeah. She was a fake too. I could say it was a sting. Yeah, we'll be nice to him, because last week I'm quite sure we kicked him in the nuts, so it might as well be nice.
She wasn't a cop. She was a deep cover operative from a terrorist cell.
Yeah.
I'd never have found her if not for you.
Yep.
Really?
Really.
Oh.
You did a great job, Conrad. Now please, go home. Let me take it from here.
Can do, Shepard. And thanks. It's really good to have you back.
Oh, anytime. But please stay home. Don't go anywhere. Don't move. Just fucking don't end. I almost forgot to hack this. Aha. Okay, last terminal. Let's go. Come on. Come on. I can't finish this if you don't give me the fucking remote. Wow, almost ran out of time. Okay, so day point 2. Smuggler and assassin have refused to work with the Vorcha due to lack of trust, or to see scruples from the men at this point. Scruples. Okay, so I'm just going to quickly go over them again, and then let me ask you, and then you can come and tell me which one you think this is pointing to. Okay, so remember we're looking to find out who the observer is, or which species the observer is. Trader tried to kill the Batarian. Claims it was because he hates slavers, but the men were more likely fighting over money. Watch for now. Smuggler and assassin have refused to work with Vorcha due to lack of trust or to see scruples from the men at this point. The Turian's asking too many questions. Observer recommends terminating him and framing assassin or Salarian contact. So who's the assassin? Turian contact, working well with the trader. Observer has rescinded, I don't know how to say that word, kill order against him, given difficulty in securing contact with the trader through other methods. Virtua Trader has requested no further contact with the Solarian. Solarian is becoming more trouble than he is worth. Observer recommends a kill, but she may have a grudge. Okay, so we have all 5 data points. We're gonna phone Liara, and I know who it is, but before I phone, who do you think it is? Between the Virtua, Solarian, Turian, Batarian, who do you think the Observer is? Let's not forget it said she, and we haven't saw females of those species yet. So let's call Liara.
Shepard, did you get any information on the Observer?
Oh, there's a Krogan involved too. I thought that. Sorry, guys. So, who do you think it was any of these guys? We haven't even saw a female Krogan yet either. So, since it was a she, I'm gonna say none of the suspects fit. Okay? Do you trust me? Because I do. I never trust myself, actually. That's a lie. I trust myself on this anyway. So, let's go for the trips.
All 5 of the suspects are male. The Observer is female.
Yeah.
Something's not right. Who gave you this lead?
My assistant, Nick Saris. She got the information. Nick Saris gave me the information. Nick Saris, could I see you in here for a moment? Shepard, I'll talk to you later.
So, did you see that coming? Turns out, the Observer was actually Liara's assistant. Trying to get close to Liara this whole time! Trying to kill her this whole time! Because it was someone working for the Shadow Broker. And Liara's been stepping on the Shadow Broker's toes recently, so he apparently sent Nick Saris, the lady who used to stand here, to spy on Liara. So, let's see what happened. Liara, everything okay? No bodies? You alright?
Shepard, it's good to see you again.
You too.
Nick Saris had some interesting data hidden away.
Ah.
Thank you, Shepard. I wouldn't have caught her without you. I'm one step closer to the Shadow Broker thanks to you.
Anytime.
Here. Nick Saris was very well compensated. You need it more than I do.
Yeah, how was the fight?
Did you have any trouble with Nick Saris?
She was very talented. I imagine that had she been ordered to assassinate me, I'd never seen her coming. But her barriers needed practice. Practice I'm afraid she won't be getting.
Oh, the shade! The shade of it all.
The shade of it all.
But yeah, what happens now?
What's the next step in your hunt?
Now I gather information, peel away layers of lies, and shine light into the shadows. And when I find the Shadow Broker, I hit him with a biotic field so strong that what's left of his body will fit into a coffee cup.
Wow. Yeah, you are very angry at the broker, at the Shadow Broker, Liara. What's going on, man?
That anger can't be just from what you've told me.
Yeah.
What else happened between you and the Shadow Broker?
Did I just spoil something?
Did Cerberus ever tell you how they recovered your body?
Uh-oh.
I gave it to them. I gave you to them, Shepard.
Because
they said they could rebuild you. And to do that, I had to take it from the Shadow Broker, who was going to sell your corpse to the collectors.
I think I just said this a second ago. Or something. Maybe not as much detail, but I did mention this subject, a couple of, minutes ago. So I do apologize for slight spoilers. Anyway, now you know it was Liara that saved Shepard, and Liara is the reason that Shepard is alive right now. Well, technically Cerberus is the reason Shepard's alive, but, you know, Liara helped. Mia, why not tell me sooner?
Why didn't you tell me about this before now?
Because I screwed it up, Shepard. I barely escaped with my own life. And when I gave you to Cerberus, I told myself I was doing it for you. For a chance to bring you back. But I knew Cerberus would use you for their own business. And I let it happen. Because I couldn't let you go.
No.
I'm sorry.
You don't have to be sorry. Look how... That's how much she loves Shepard. She almost died trying to bring her back. Oh my god. I'm not sorry, Liara. You brought me back. If it wasn't for you, I'd still be in space.
You did the right thing, Liara.
Yeah.
My mission is important. I couldn't do it if you hadn't given me to Cerberus.
Thank you. I was afraid you'd hate me. So that's why I must destroy the Shadow Broker. For what he did to my friend, and to you, and whatever he's doing with the Collectors.
What do you need, though? Isn't she just the best? Ugh, her love for Shepard is unmatched. I'm kidding, but I do love Liara.
Is there anything else you need from me?
No. You've done enough.
Yeah.
If I find anything useful, I'll let you know. For now, I need to do what I do. Now, is there anything else I can help you with?
What? Where's my option to don't give in to temptation? I hate it when Mass Effect does that. How are you doing?
How's your own work going?
I'm still waiting. Still hunting. The Shadow Broker can't hide forever. Even with Nyxeris dead, it could be years before I track the Shadow Broker down.
Yeah.
But someday he'll slip up. And I'll be there.
Yes, you will.
I'll talk to you later, Liara.
What? I didn't want to leave. Because we actually have something else to talk to you about.
Shepard, it's good to see you again.
Same.
So, what can I do for you?
You know how you said it might take years to go find the Shadow Broker? Well, how about we go do it now?
I know you're looking for the Shadow Broker. Yeah. Cerberus gave me data on where to find him.
Apparently.
Interested?
Absolutely. I had no idea. Let me see what you've got.
Notice how Liara kind of looks a bit different. I feel like you can tell there's a gap in between.
It looks like a leaked transmission between Shadow Broker operatives.
Yeah.
Some hints as to the location and... It's about Farron.
That guy.
He's still alive.
Your friend? The one who helped recover my body from the Shadow Broker?
Yeah.
The same. He sacrificed himself to save me. I'd never found anything suggesting he was alive. After 2 years, I hadn't even dreamed.
See, like it wasn't after this, but like, you know, it sounds like she was. It was just her friend, right? But like, I was just so caught up in Liara and Mass Effect that I was like, damn, bitch, you better not cheated on me. Yeah, I'm gonna say he was your friend. But what I was saying a minute ago is I feel like you can tell there was a gap in between the original game and the DLC because Liara kind of looks different and sounds different in the DLC compared to like base game. Let me know if you've noticed.
Sounds like you and Farron were close.
Yeah.
It's funny. He betrayed me more than once.
Yeah.
He was double dealing for Cerberus, for the Shadow Broker.
No.
But in the end, he sacrificed himself for me. I owe him.
You didn't answer my question. Also, the comic for that, I can't remember what the comic's called, but of Liara getting your body with Farron, is actually a really good comic to read. I highly recommend reading that. And I'm terrible at reading, honestly. I know it's a good comic. But yeah, let's go get Farron back.
Any friend of yours is a friend of mine.
Yep.
What's the next step?
I don't know. I need to prepare, to think.
What?
I'm going home. Use my terminal if you need any local intel.
You okay?
Yeah.
I've spent 2 years plotting revenge. Now I have the chance to make it a rescue.
Let me help. I'll come by your apartment.
Okay. Hopefully I'll have a plan by then.
Hopefully.
Thank you, Shepard.
Anytime. Ooh. We're going to her apartment. You know, it's so stupid. She's like, oh, use my terminal if you need anything. There's fucking nothing on it. Useless. But what was that she grabbed from her table? She grabbed something. She just left the data terminal telling her where the Shadow Broker is, but whatever. Okay, so we've officially started the DLC. We're gonna take it to the next step, and then we're gonna leave it there. I love this DLC. Let me know what you think of Lair the Shadow Broker if you've played it, troops. And if you haven't, are you looking forward to seeing what happens? Are you looking forward to seeing what a Shadow Broker is? Alright. To Liara's apartamente. Oh, whoa. Oh, whoa!
Seal off those trace samples and get them back to the lab.
Is this our
We got
apartment?
multiple shots fired. Yeah, techs are going over the place now.
Shots
Central, we got an open carrier on this end. Switching to a coded relay.
What's going on?
Yeah. Who are you?
This area is sealed off. Please step back, ma'am.
Why?
Sealed off?
Yeah.
Why?
Someone tried to kill your friend, Commander Shepard.
What?
Thank you, officer. Your people are dismissed.
Is she okay, Wesley Anna?
You can't do that.
Already done.
What kind of authority do you have, lady? To just do that?
Tila Vasir, Special Tactics and Recon.
A Spectre?
I heard your status was reinstated. Good.
Yeah.
You're one of our most famous operatives.
Well,
Might
thank
even
you.
get you to sign my chest plate.
Anytime.
So, I assume you had business with your friend this evening, Commander.
Yes.
Liara was following a lead on the Shadow Broker.
Yep.
The Shadow Broker.
Tell her everything.
Dangerous enemy to have.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. Give me the deets. We need to find out what happened, and we need to find Liara quick.
What are the facts so far?
About 25 minutes ago, someone took a shot at Tassoni.
Okay.
Note the bullet holes.
Okay.
She stuck around for almost 4 minutes before leaving the building. Whatever she was doing was important.
Okay. Why do you think she stuck around? Okay, what about the police investigation?
Did the police find anything when they arrived?
Yeah.
Just the mess and the bullet holes. I gave them a gold star for finding the bullet holes.
Do you know where she is? But then, they wouldn't be here if she knew where she was. She'd have left a note. Yeah, she's in love with me. We are in love. No, I'm kidding. But she still would have left a note. She knows I was on my way.
Liara was expecting me. She would have left a message here.
Yeah.
Her office wasn't safe.
I'm not surprised. Helium is just Omega with expensive shoes.
That's what
I
everyone
haven't
says.
found anything useful for tracking her down yet. You knew Tassoni better than I do. Where would she have hidden her backups?
Let me take a look around.
Yeah. Oh, guys. I can't believe Liara was shot. Or shot at. I also remember being flabbergasted when I first played this. My beautiful Liara! And also, how upsetting is this? She has my old armor.
It's part of my old armor.
Yeah. Looks like someone didn't like you much either.
What does that mean? She didn't like me much? Cause she was... Are you using... Are you being sarcastic? I always wish they would join and help, you know, like, they should be as attached to Liara as I am. What have you got to say?
Don't worry, Commander. We'll find her.
Yeah, we better tell if it's here. She got her doctorate?
A doctorate from the University of Ceres, Avanthesia. She's getting good use out of all that education.
Yeah, by being a shadow broker. By being an information broker. I'm so proud of her, she got a doctorate. Where's this?
Yeah, that's not the Asari homeworld. I'm not sure what planet that is.
It's Ilos.
Oh. Ilos. We went to Ilos together. She has a photo. She has better fish than I do. Oh, the Normandy. There should be a photo of me, but whatever. Oh.
The picture changed when you touched it. It must be keyed to your ID. What does it show now?
It's a Prothean dig site. Liara did leave a message.
Yeah. There are a few Prothean-looking objects around the apartment. Let's see what we can find.
Okay. Because she knew I was gonna be here. She knew I'd be here to help.
Those things must be worth a fortune.
Rocks?
She was certainly into ugly. No offense.
Yeah, what's your goddamn mess, Televisier? Obviously you knew we were an item. This one? Oh! Aha!
Basir, I've got something here.
Backup disk.
Yep.
Let's try it on her terminal.
Alright.
It looks like she recorded a call.
What have you got for me, Sagat?
It was tricky, but you paid for the best. I can narrow it down to a cluster, maybe even a system.
How soon can you have it?
Oh.
Shouldn't take long. Come to my office. Barrier Frontiers in the Dracon Trade Center. Gotta say though, Tassoni, you're making me a little nervous. How big is the trouble that could come out of this?
Relax, Sagat. I'll see you in a few hours.
Yeah. Yeah, she's in danger, definitely.
This must be important. The Shadow Broker's people already tried to kill her once.
Yeah.
I know where the Dracon Trade Center is. My car's outside.
Let's go.
Okay. Oh, Liara better be okay, man. Is the Shadow Broker really worth this?
The Barrier Frontiers offices are located on the 3rd floor.
Okay.
I don't hear police chatter. We must have missed the party.
Oh my god.
Liara's in there!
Liara! That was a really big bang, guys. Oh, there's lots of bodies. Oh god, with oh god.
Keela.
Yeah.
They just took out 3 floors to make sure she's dead. I'll grab this sky car and seal off the building from the top.
Okay.
I'll start down here and work my way up.
Yeah.
Just leave some for me.
Yeah, it's same. I don't care about shooting. I just want to know if Liara's okay. Well, actually, I'm actually going to leave that there, Trips. I know you may think, why would you do this to me now, Thumbs? And I do apologize. Just as we're getting to the mystery of, is Liara alive? I'm gonna leave them because, well...
That's the last of them.
You know, this DLC, I'm sure I mentioned it, is actually quite lengthy. There's a lot to it. There's lots of different parts to it, and it's just amazing. So, yeah, I'm gonna leave this there. Since we did have the terminal stuff to do, and we done the Conrad thing as well, there was a few other things done in today's episode, so... I do apologise, but next week is Lair the Shadow Broker going to see if Liara's up there, if she's still alive, or I guess dealing with the repercussions if she isn't. What do you think, Troops? Do you think she's still alive? Do you think she survived 3 floors worth of explosions? Or do you think she's a crafty little bat and got out? I don't know, but come and let me know your thoughts in the comments below, Troops. And I guess until the next time, Troops, where we are going in there to try and find Liara, Shepard's ex-love. Yeah. And, you know, probably at least one of our best friends. We're gonna hopefully find her alive next week. And if not... Oh, and that Basir woman, do we trust her? I was kind of thought there was a weird vibe from her whenever I met her. For the DLC, so come and let me know if you trust her yourself. Do you think she's trustworthy, or do you think she's hiding something? She is a Spectre, so she could think that she's above the law. Not like Shepard here, who respects it. I'm kidding. But Troops, I guess until the next time then, wherever you are day or night, I hope you're having a good one. And I hope you're staying safe and probably clean. I don't know. Until the Dracon Trade Center, Troops. We're all... No, wait. Thumbs! And my gal Shepard here, along with Garrus and Tally. Well, we're all... out of here!